What is good, Josh on this Food Game Man? Back with yet another reaction video, baby. And today we are back with another death battle. This is Star Wars versus Naruto, Darth Vader versus Obito, and y'all already know who I'm rocking with. Wait, by the way, it's been a while since we've done this. Are you on the phone, right? Yeah, we do. I'll be right back. As we do with all anime topics, I gotta get my boy Naruto on the screen one time for you boys. So y'all already know who I'm rocking with this one. I'm going Obito, regardless of what anything says. I don't even care what they say. I don't care if they say Darth Vader has a secret ability to kill anybody with the last name Uchiha. I'm still rocking with Obito to go ahead and get this dub, man. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Put comments and predictions down below who you guys think are going to win this one before we get into it, as well as other reaction questions you want your boy to get into. And of course, like always, like and subscribe if you enjoy me, the video, my reaction to the video. Help grow the channel, roll to 5K. Let's push it. So without further ado, let's get this unboxing.
Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith.
Obito Uchiha, secret leader of the Akatsuki.
Prime examples of how you could die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And I'm probably going to have to pause a little bit because they were even copyright strikes the last time I did these. I like though how they set that up, or how most of the fights are set up. It's like people with similar backstories, kind of. So like he said, die a hero, both of them could have, or they ended up getting saved, corrupted by somebody evil, and turned into the villain. I love that though. They have similar backstories. I honestly didn't even realize it. We'll probably skip most of the backstory type stuff and just get to the stats.
Away, Anakin quickly became a powerful Jedi. He excelled in lightsaber combat and the Force, an energy field that binds all living things together.
The Force lets Jedi move stuff with their mind, fend off mental attacks, predict the future, and make people believe these aren't the droids they're looking for.
That might actually help with the obviously Genjutsu. That might actually help a little bit.
Well, despite these issues, the armor fulfilled its true purpose, crafting Darth Vader into the equivalent of a slasher movie villain commanding a galactic army.
Nobody wants to mess with him. Thanks to the dark side of the Force, he can make maelstroms that blast everything away, form barriers that shield from all sorts of attacks, and choke anything that's even a minor inconvenience. Hell, sometimes he skips straight to crushing your lungs.
One time, a droid named I-5 tried to kill Vader with a laser stated to move 300,000 kilometers per second.
Okay.
That's light speed, and Vader easily blocked it.
And for as much bullshit as Palpatine threw at him, Vader was tough enough and stubborn enough to push through it.
Palpatine knew that Vader would eventually try to kill him and take over the Empire. It's how the Sith work. So he constantly fanned Vader's hatred by sending assassins after him to make sure he was still worthy of being his apprentice.
Oh, that's nothing. One time, he blasted off most of Vader's robo-limbs, destroyed his armor, dropped him back on the lava planet, and told him to make his way back without the Force.
An impossible task, yet one Vader accomplished.
Yeah, because he really wants to kill Palpatine.
And that hatred is apparently useful in keeping Force wielders alive, and has sustained many Sith in conditions that would otherwise kill them.
I'm sorry, Liam Neeson.
He's looking pretty strong.
Should have hated a little more.
Vader has killed hundreds, possibly thousands of Jedi, including Obi-Wan himself. He's fought entire armies on his own, and even taken on monsters the size of mountains.
He's so unstoppable, an assassin droid hired to kill him quit the job because he calculated that Vader was impossible to kill.
And in Ewok's material from the old Legends canon, a real deep cut, we know, lesser dark-side users like the Night Sister Shirral overpowered the Sunstar, an ancient artifact capable of shifting moons, a feat which would require energy worth over 12 septillion tons of TNT.
That's 24 zeros! But if you want something more recent, here's a planet blowing up while Vader was on it, and he's fine.
But thanks to both his incredible power and the mercy and trust of his secret son, Vader would eventually avenge the atrocities of Palpatine. Even more important, he finally saved someone he loved. Ultimately, Anakin Skywalker truly did bring balance to the Force.
Ain't that crazy? So in the end, he ended up switching back to being good. Just like the next dude we about to see, Obito, but it ain't looking good for your boy right now. I'm still rocking with Obito though.
This is ninjutsu. Among its many techniques include elemental attacks, and the Uchiha specialize in all things fire.
Big fireballs, small fireballs, waves of fire, columns of fire, you name it, they've got it. So when Ninja World War III came along, it totally made sense to get this fire ninja involved at the age of 11. Yikes! Well, lucky for Obito, he had one more secret weapon up his sleeve. eye socket. The Sharingan!
The Sharingan grants extremely precise vision, allowing someone to see the flow of chakra, predict an enemy's attacks, cast a variety of genjutsu illusions, and even break out of said illusions.
Too bad he didn't get to use the red eyes much.
This is how Obito awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan.
Or Red Eye 2.0. The Mangekyo gave him a new jutsu called Kamui. With it, he can suck his foes into another dimension and leave them there to die. He can even hide weapons in there until he needs them, like his Gunbai fan. But even better, he can phase through stuff.
Well, not quite. Kamui gives Obito the power to move through objects in a manner that's similar to the common phasing superpowers into the Flash or Kitty Pryde. In reality, it's much more complex, as Obito is actually teleporting parts of his body into the Kamui dimension whenever they overlap with other matter. See, there's his body parts right there.
Well, if it looks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's phasing. Hands up! Yeah! Way later on, he also got another super eye. Man, he's really swapping these things around like a Prime sub on Twitch.
This Renegon grants Obito the power of the 6 paths, giving him some nifty abilities like controlling gravity with the Deva path, ripping out souls with the human path, and summoning giant monsters with the animal path.
With all of the awful stuff he'd gone through, Obito realized that the ninja world was corrupt to its core. His dream of everyone being happy and working together was never gonna happen. So instead, he agreed to carry out Madara's Giga Brain plan to control everything.
Donning masks and multiple personas, he recruited a number of rogue shinobi to form the Akatsuki terrorist group and kicked off Ninja World War IV. All to revive the monstrous Ten Tails.
I know what you're thinking. Wasn't the whole point of this to stop war in the first place? And that's a very good question. Anyway, the Ten Tails!
A living mass of near inexhaustible...
We just ain't gonna get no answers to that question. These boys is cracking right now. But hey, look, like, for real, Obito is a beast. I'm not impressed by none of this stuff because I've already watched the whole anime, read through the mangas. Like, all this stuff is everything I already knew. It's still not looking too good for him. But we still gonna rock with him though.
Chakra. The Ten Tails possesses tremendous power. It can create massive thunderstorms and hurricanes, multiple clones of itself, and the devastating tailed beast bomb.
Forget bomb! That's basically a super nuke! This chakra ball is so explosive, it can eclipse continents and reduce mountains to dust.
Comparing the surface area of this blast to the surrounding mountains, dispersing that much mass within a fraction of a second must have yielded a kinetic energy worth over 13 septillion tons of TNT.
That's 24 zeros!
24 more
Again,
than zeros.
Obito wanted that power for himself and was willing to throw hands with anyone to get it. He's held up against master ninjas like Kakashi, Minato, and even Naruto in his monster energy drink form, which could outmaneuver the fastest attack from the light-speed Raikage.
And he far surpassed all of them when he finally sealed the Ten Tails within himself, becoming its Jinchuriki. This little makeover granted him unlimited flight, power rivaling the legendary Sage of 6 Paths, and the truth-seeking orbs.
These special little bowling balls can shapeshift into any form the user wants, like a staff, giant...
I will say, I almost forgot about that form. They're gonna give him that form. It really might be raps for Vader, easily.
Arms, an umbrella thing, or this crazy spiral blade that apparently helped shape the whole world. Oh, holy shit, it's huge!
The truth-seeking orbs can completely disintegrate anything they touch at both a molecular and spiritual level. Only those with the power of the 6 paths can resist their effects.
Plus, with the Mangle monster in his system, Obito's regeneration got amped to the point where he can survive having half of his body control-alt-deleted away. All cards in his hand, he was ready for the final stages of the Giga Plan.
He summoned the God Tree and prepared to launch the Infinite Tsukuyomi, a powerful illusion that would trap the entire world in a never-ending dream, free of conflict and sorrow.
But the violent cruelty of the ninja world could only quiver in fear when the anime protagonist walked in the room. After getting 1-2'd by some talk no jutsu, Obito saw within Naruto the spirit of his former self, someone who was always trying to help others. And they'd say his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Obito joined Naruto and Kakashi in saving the world, giving his life to protect his friends. And in his last moments, he entrusted them with reaching the dream he had so long ago, to become Hokage, of which they both succeeded.
Though he may have lost his ninja way, Obito Uchiha overcame his hatred and helped realize the world he wanted.
Not a Boruto cameo. And you already know I gotta get quick pause before we go into the fights. Last chance to put predictions down below. Let's see if we holding up with a dub on this one.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Alright. I want to see some fighting. Real bang time.
I sense your fear, your anger, and a power. I will be taking it. That power will save this cursed world.
The
You have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Then you will die. What? All too easy. I expected more. I won't disappoint.
You've lost your humanity as well.
On the path of the dark side, it is inevitable. Impressive.
No. This is inevitable.
Accept this gift and die.
Too late. You are liberated from hell. Find peace in the next life.
Mm-hmm. That's a dub. That's a dub.
KO! Well,
I gotta
Vader may have been able to beat.
I double click by accident. I will say, I was a little confused. I did not see how like he got his right eye to go away. Honestly, I don't see why he didn't use Conway more. Because let's be real, like I get it. I guess the Force is kind of quick. Maybe that's what he's able to catch him with. But there should be no reason that Vader should even be able to touch Obito. Like he can really phase through just about anything, and he doesn't get tired with it. So there's no reason in my mind I think he should touch him. And you know, getting pushed to that point, I guess I could kind of see it. But yeah, especially the True Secret Orbs, I thought those should have came in way quicker. He could have used those in battle way more like up close too. Like he was using them in the actual anime. So I think it's honestly pushed farther than it should have been. But still, my boy got the dub. A win's a win. Let's get that victory.
Beat Obi-Wan, but he just couldn't handle Obi-2.
This was a fairly complex matchup. Both Darth Vader and Obito were roughly even in power and speed, so it truly came down to their skill and arsenals.
And boy, did they have some deep bags of tricks. Even some of the same tricks. Both could fend off mental attacks. Both could move things around with their minds. And they both even had options to instantly kill each other.
Vader could simply force crush Obito's body, but Obito could just as easily rip out Vader's soul. However, Obito had a few more impressive options available to him, edging out just enough to earn a win.
For starters, Kamui made Obito extremely difficult just to touch, let alone injure. And as a Jinchuriki, he could regenerate from half of his body getting destroyed. While the dark side could help Vader survive extreme conditions, it obviously can't regrow limbs.
Plus, thanks to his wide array of jutsu, Obito would eventually overwhelm Vader. While chakra may normally be a limited source of energy, unlike the Force, the Ten Tails provided Obito with an unlimited supply. And since chakra is both spiritual and physical energy, this means Obito would be able to fight on indefinitely.
Last but not least, Vader's preference for lightsaber combat means that he'd be up close and personal with Obito, right? Which left him vulnerable to getting disintegrated by one of the many truth-seeking orbs. Or even worse, sucked up into the Kamui dimension. Yeah, don't forget about that. Not only would he have no way out, he probably wouldn't even be able to tap into the Force while stuck there. Game over. Have fun starving to death, I guess. Wonder how long you can feed on hate.
Darth Vader may have had a tenacity that few others could match, but against Obito's similar might, busted regeneration, and overwhelming range of abilities, there was no escape.
In the end, Vader's victory just wasn't meant to be.
The winner is Obito Uchiha.
And we're going to stop it right there, man. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. If you got it right, wrong, let me know in the comment section. If you didn't comment your prediction already, don't go back and try to comment after the video. Say, yeah, I knew Obito was going to win. If you was rocking with Vader, if you team Star Wars, be team Star Wars. Not all of us can be team Naruto, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take the L. Somebody got to take the dub. Today, we took a dub. So, you already knew I was rocking with those. Be your boy, Black Okage, Black Avatar, King Leo. That boy Sean to the spoon, man. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe when you at the video if you did enjoy me, the video, my reaction to the video. And more stuff is coming soon. Make sure you guys let me know what other things you guys would like to see. An anime game, we back on top. Let's stand up. Naruto's still the strongest brothers out there. Argue with your mom. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm gone. Peace.